Amigos?
Let's get hopping!
We're here!
Wow, that's a huge river. That must be the Nile. It's the largest river in the world, and one of the few that runs from south to north.
Oh, wow. The baklava, the tea, so many wonderful smells.
You don't see any mummies, do you? The only mummy I want to see is my mommy.
Come on, Hopper, there are no mummies.
Well, technically, there are hundreds of mummies in Cairo, but they don't walk around scaring people like in the movies.
Well, Bunn, these mummies have been relaxing for 4,500 years. So I'm certain they're rested up if they want to chase a bunny.
Hopper, you old scaredy bunny. Let's go find some food. Everyone knows that mummies don't eat. That'll be the last place you find them.
That actually makes sense.
There are no mummies walking around.
CT, don't bother arguing.
I'm following Buttons to the food.
We'll check out those pyramids. Let's meet at the Citadel of Cairo for lunch.
I'll get snacks.
Yeah, the mummies definitely hang out around the pyramids. That's where they're buried.
Bunn Amigos?
Let's get hopping!
Let's meet the people who will teach us about Cairo, Egypt.
Let's find some baklava.
Let's only hug our mummies, not mummies.
Let's do the right thing the right way.
Wow, there's an awful lot of traffic.
Yeah, and look at all the people. They're shopping and eating. Yum.
Hello, traveler bunnies. You look tired. Can I offer you tea and snacks?
That's exactly what we're looking for. How did you know?
Hi, we are looking for snacks. What kind of bird are you?
I'm an ibis. My name is Alia. We ibises love the dry weather near the Nile. We've lived here for generations.
Any relations to the tall Egyptian god of the moon?
Well, aren't you well versed in your ancient Egyptian legends? Come have a seat. I'd be happy to tell you all about it.
We are looking for snacks, but why are you being so friendly?
We Egyptians have received visitors for thousands of years to see those pyramids. We've become very hospitable and excellent storytellers. In return, people buy our wares. I sell carpets.
What if we don't want to buy a carpet?
Well, there are hundreds of carpet sellers in Cairo. Today, you don't want a carpet, but one day you might. If you tell your friends you know a friendly carpet seller, maybe they will come visit me when they come to Cairo.
Talk about playing a long game.
If we're friendly, people enjoy the transaction and pay a better price. So, we're friendly.
Thank you for the friendly information, Alia. If we're in the market for an Egyptian carpet, we'll look you up.
Thank you, travelers. And what are your names?
I'm Hopper.
And I'm Buttons.
Great to meet you, Hopper and Buttons. Welcome to Cairo. And if you know someone who needs a carpet, send them to Alia the Ibis. Quality beak, quality carpets.
That's catchy.
Maybe I need a catchphrase too.
Thank you, Alia.
You're welcome, Hopper and Buttons. Enjoy Cairo.
Target acquired.
Wow, all these pyramids are beautiful.
They most certainly are.
Hi, rabbits. My name is Dina. Let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you, Dina. I'm CT, short for Cottontail. Are you an alligator?
No, I'm a crocodile. We see alligators occasionally traveling like you bunnies, but they don't like the dry heat so much.
I'm Bunn, and I don't blame those alligators. It's not even noon and it's getting quite hot out here.
Oh, this is nothing. Today we'll only get into the low 30s.
30s?
She's talking about temperature in Celsius. That's about 90 degrees in Fahrenheit.
That's right. And apologies for confusing you with an alligator. I couldn't tell with the shawl.
Oh, this headscarf I wear is called a hijab. I wear it for modesty, according to my religion.
Your religion isn't the Egyptian gods?
No, I'm a Muslim, as are most Egyptians these days. The people who built these pyramids worshipped a group of gods that helped explain what we call science today. The Greeks and Romans did something similar. We consider that myth today.
Oh, wow. I thought I was going to learn about the pyramids today, and now I get a whole lesson about how religions work in Cairo. Awesome.
We did study all of this in surface class, CT.
Oops. I was probably talking.
Probably. Well, Dina, I know about the biggest of the pyramids, Cheops. What can you tell us about the rest?
Very good, Bunn Bunn. Yes. The biggest is Khufu, formerly known as Cheops. The one in front of it is Khafra, and the furthest one is Menkaure. And you'll see the two smaller pyramids in front.
Oh, and there's the Sphinx. I can see pyramids off in the distance, too.
Oh, yeah, there are almost a dozen pyramids from here to Memphis.
Tennessee?
No, Memphis, Egypt. The place Memphis, Tennessee got its name from.
Oh, I hear there's also Cairo, Texas.
Same names. One has pyramids, the other doesn't.
I understand the age of the pharaohs lasted more than 1,000 years. How old are these pyramids?
Well, these pyramids were built between 2575 and 2465 BC.
Wow. So they took almost 100 years to build, and they are more than 4,000 years old.
How were they able to build these magnificent buildings so long ago?
The ancient Egyptians had a strong mastery of math and engineering. Some of these stones were moved from hundreds of miles away, and the pyramids were built to line up with the moon and the stars.
Wow. I don't know what's wilder, that the ancient Egyptians figured this out, or that the monuments lasted as long as they did.
Both are pretty amazing.
They really are.
So, what's inside the pyramids?
Are you curious about the mummies?
Yeah, my brother has watched a few too many scary movies.
Well, it's not entirely unreasonable. The ancient Egyptians buried their dead leaders in pyramids and cave tombs with great wealth, so they set up very elaborate booby traps to stop and discourage grave robbers.
Ooh, is this where the idea of the mummy's curse comes from?
Yes, it is. But actually, these tombs have been looted over the years and left empty. Now, archaeologists preserve findings from them in museums.
So there are no mummies in the pyramids?
No. The closest mummies we know of are in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo.
We'll have to let Hopper know.
But will he believe you?
Who knows? But I'll tell him anyway.
Thank you, Dina. You've been a great guide around the pyramids.
You're welcome, CT. Great to meet you, bunnies. Enjoy Cairo and stay cool.
They're back. Activating subroutine. Mommy Bunny.
There she is, Alia.
Oh, hello, Buttons and Hopper. Back so soon?
Yeah, we found the Baklava district. Then we kind of got into an argument.
Can you believe this guy wanted to try plain baklava when they had the most wonderful smelling pistachio rose water delight?
So we did that for a while. Then we saw the prices.
So if that offer of tea and pastries is still open...
Of course, but in Cairo, you should know, we pronounce the dessert baklawa.
But lawa?
Yes, we Egyptians put a little spin on language. It's like an accent.
Noted. If you're offering, we're tasting balawa.
Come into my carpet shop. We'll practice. So here I have mint tea and baklawa.
Wow, it all blends well with your lovely incense.
Thank you.
Creates a wonderful atmosphere.
Here you are.
Oh, wow. This is more delicious than I imagined.
Yum. Now I see what the big deal is about. Balawa is super tasty. And the Egyptians invented it?
Well, many cultures around the Mediterranean would like to take credit for baklawa, and the Egyptians have been here a long time and have pyramids, so maybe?
Either way, this is delicious. What's that smell? Do you have a robot?
No.
I've never heard of a desert getting foggy mid-morning before noon.
This is most unusual.
Ooh, you've unleashed the mummy's curse.
I knew it! The mummy is after us!
Hopper, no! Wait! This isn't a mummy! Alia, I've got to go find my brother. You, Mr. Robot, are very mean. Hopper, where are you?
Wow, the Citadel of Cairo. After checking out all those pyramids, this is a great reminder that Egypt didn't stop after the ancient pharaohs.
Yes, ancient Egypt ended a long time ago, but people continue to live here. So even though the Citadel complex is much newer than the pyramids, it's still more than 1,000 years old.
Wow, even new buildings are really old.
Yep.
CT! Bunn!
Here comes Buttons.
Uh-oh, without Hopper.
Ooh, yeah. That's probably not a good thing. Hey, Buttons, is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. We've had a crazy day. We met a nice ibis named Alia. She sells carpets, and we were eating some delicious balava when a weird robot bunny wrapped up as a mummy burst in, scaring poor Hopper. I can't find him anywhere.
He was kind of paranoid he'd see a mummy.
But mummies don't exist.
Right, this wasn't a real mummy, just some kind of machine dressed as a mummy. I was hoping he came here.
We haven't seen him.
But we've got time to find him. Can you catch a scent, Buttons?
No, I lost it. That's why I came here.
Well, what about the robot mummy bunny? Something stinks about that one coming to scare us.
I didn't think to look for it. Wait a minute. It's pretty close.
If it's coming to scare us, we find the robot mummy bunny and we'll find Hopper.
Let's do it quick before Hopper runs again.
There he is. Definitely a robot. Definitely not a mummy or a bunny.
Wow, look at this place. It's beautiful. Those lights.
It's Muhammad Ali Mosque. Famous. Beautiful. Let's keep our eyes peeled for Hopper.
Hopper, where are you?
Whoa!
It sounded just like me.
This is no coincidence. It's been following and listening to you. I think it is hunting us.
What?
Whoa!
I have a plan.
Wow, look at the pretty mosque. Probably no mummies in there.
New target acquired.
Oh no, Hopper was right. A mummy.
You've unleashed the mummy's curse.
Run away!
They're coming this way. Ready.
I'm very scared of mummies.
Now!
Mummy's curse got wet. But now mummy.
Wow, that was a clever plan, splashing water on it, Bunn.
Hopper! Good to see you.
Are you all right?
Why do you smell so good?
You too. I'm fine. Don't I, though? That thing was chasing me, and I didn't know how it was following me or finding me. I know we were meeting over here, so I headed to a mosque.
But why a mosque?
Oh, everyone knows that you have to wash yourself before you enter a mosque. So I figured soap and water, and this wannabe mummy would lose my trail. Who knew they had perfume oil too?
I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
Well, it was covered in surface glass, but I'm not sure it would have occurred to me. But I'm glad it occurred to you.
I'm sorry. I should have listened to you. I was so busy being afraid of a superstition, I saw a robot bunny dressed in first aid gauze, and I panicked.
It does make you wonder, who built this robot bunny and why is it here?
Seems like someone sent it to scare us.
I'm just glad it's not chasing us anymore, so we can get back to eating some balawa.
Looking under its wraps, it has a label, Mecca Bunny.
So somebody built it and meant for it to scare us.
There are varieties of rabbits that live in the Sahara region, but we shouldn't rule it out.
So maybe a coincidence? Let's get on to the museum so we can file our warring report on Cairo.
But I have some bad news for you, Hopper. The museum actually has mummies in it.
Like real live mummies?
There are real mummies, but they're not alive. A lovely crocodile told us the Egyptian Museum houses all the mummies found in Egyptian tombs, along with the riches and treasures, so they wouldn't be stolen.
And this museum hasn't been attacked by locusts, frogs, or flies?
Not that we've heard of. Bunn?
Nope.
And I'd be happy to hang out in the cafeteria with you.
I feel like I let my emotions get the best of me. So I missed out on the pyramids, and I didn't even finish my cup of tea. All because of a story I got from watching movies and cartoons. I think I should get over it and enjoy this museum. Hi, I love museums.
That sounds very mature, Hopper.
Yeah, proud of you, bud.
And that concludes our tour of the ancient Egypt wing of the museum.
Wow, thank you, Mohammed, for the great tour. The ancient Egyptians sure invested a lot in their dead relatives.
Well, to be clear, these efforts were exclusively for the wealthy and powerful.
Yeah, if it took decades of planning and decades of building, they couldn't build pyramids for everyone.
I'm sorry, Muhammad. I have a question that is not ancient Egypt related. It's more camel related.
Is it a polite question, Hopper?
Yes, I think so.
What is your question?
I noticed the camels around here have one hump. Where are the two-hump camels?
You have a very good eye. We camels native to the Sahara are dromedary camels and have one hump. Our cousins from China and Mongolia, they have two humps.
Oh, I thought it was a boy-girl thing.
We learned this in service class, Buttons.
You're not the first person to ask. People become very confused when our cousins come to visit and see the pyramids, too.
Is it true you don't drink much water?
Oh, we love water, but we can go without it for weeks, and months without food if necessary. But who wants to do that?
Right, especially with all this balawa around.
Ah, you've heard our baklawa. It is hard to resist. All those layers of thin golden pastry, warm sugar syrup, and pistachios. My favorite is one that's stuffed with ricotta cheese. Baklawa may not have been invented in Egypt, but our take on it is quite delicious.
I can't wait to tell the Warren all about it.
We're going to have some great stuff to report when we get home. Cairo is great. We met some nice animals, a crocodile, an ibis, a dromedary camel who only has one hump.
And no mummies.
Yes, we learned about the ancient pyramids and the very old, beautiful mosques. One named Muhammad Ali Mosque, where the great boxer got his name.
We learned about the delicious sweets and how sellers in Cairo are very hospitable.
And the Cairo Museum is amazing with nothing to be afraid of.
Exactly.
Bunn Amigos,
Let's get hopping!